What's up YouTube, it's Primal Guillotine here, and welcome back to part 47 of me bulk recording because I can right now. No, I'm just kidding. This is going to be like a sequel to that Gardevoir thing I did with two Showdown Battles. I got totally haxed in both of them. And this is going to be the complete opposite, two more games with just all the hacks, and it was pretty gosh darn fun. Just like a little thing I gotta say right now, my computer is gonna be overheating just a little bit because I am uploading my first episode of my Dark Rising blind alphabet lock, and as it's doing that, it kind of gets a little overheated, so I'm sorry if that noise becomes too obnoxious. If it is, I might not upload this at all, and then you won't be hearing this anyway. But anyway, I'm battling with the same exact team as Bippy on the opposite side against this guy Foodies. This battle just happened. It's kind of like a mono ghost team, but with Rotom Wash, which hasn't been a ghost since 4th gen, so I guess he just felt like it. But I mean, the team's still going to work pretty well, and I have nothing to switch into Golurk, assuming he's not a moron and carries Ice Punch. Actually, I'm going to take that back. Ice Punch, you don't have to be stupid and not carry. It's just that it's really a better move. You can still run a good Dynamic Punch set without Ice Punch. It's just that Ice Punch is so much better. I mean, I just think it's better coverage. Anyway, let's start this battle. So he's going to lead off with the Mega Bayonet. I go Galvantula, but there's nothing I want to hit with Sticky Webs here. I outspeed everything with what I want to outspeed, except for stuff I know with Sticky Webs, and I knew it was going to taunt me, but I forgot Prankster won't work until the next turn, so it didn't really matter. I get the pair with Thunder now. This is going to be the first of the hacks, the counter hack, since I got totally hacked with this team. And Thunder is actually, though, it does have a 30% chance of para, so that's not bad. So I go into Gliscor, basically because I know he gets wrecked against this team, because he's physically defensive, not specially defensive. So I go into him hoping he doesn't have Ice Punch. I will go for the Ice Fang. This only doesn't do even half, which kind of sucks. I could have gone for Fling, but that wouldn't have done too much either. But I'm going to go into High Five the Bisharp, obviously going to be my best bet against this team. Nobody wants to take that Life Orb knockoff, so he's just going to sack Golurk, and that's awesome. Going to go into Rotom, still a Ghost, which obviously it isn't. Sorry, Foodies. I'm going to go into Goodra, generally good Rotom counter, except that Will-O-Wisp, which is so annoying because no healing or anything, so I'm just going to keep taking all that damage. Goes for the Volt Switch, goes directly out into the Aegislash. I really wanted to predict this. I want to predict it so much because they always bring their Aegislash, but I go for the Draco, and it's resisted, which means even if he's special, I don't want to stay in because I can't really touch him at all. So I'm going to switch out and go in to get off my lawn the Ferrothorn. So he goes for the Shadow Ball. It's special, but it looks like a defensive special one because it doesn't do a lot. Totally offensive special Aegislash can do over half. He goes into Chandelure. I was just T-waving, expecting that because it was just a really obvious switch. And now I'm going to go out again. That doesn't really make it a bad switch. It was just obvious. Goodra can totally handle Chandelure, though. Not even a problem, but I am going to keep taking all that residual damage. Just going to go straight back into Aegislash. I kind of wanted to predict it, but I didn't want to go for the Flamethrower, given that Flash Fire boost, so I went for the T-Bolt. And now I'm going to go for the Flamethrower. I figured he was probably weakness policy since I saw no item, but I knew he would kill me, and then Bisharp is a perfect revenge killer anyway, so, I mean, I did actually know he was weakness policy, in case you guys are like, gosh, you're so stupid. I'm going to go straight for the knockoff. I'm not going to worry about the King Shield, because then Defiant happens, so it doesn't really matter. Defiant, awesome ability. Bisharp beats Aegislash one-on-one. Goes into Rotom. I don't want to get burned, so I'm going to go into Gardevoir, and I do carry Synchronize, not Trace. I really don't know which one's better. I'm running Synchronize. Trace also works. I'm going to Mega Evolve. I really need damage, because Bisharp can't Oko the Rotom and can Oko everything else, but I'm going to just get that damage off. Now he's going to go out, go into the Gengar Totoro, and I have nothing that really wants to switch in, except for maybe Pharaoh, but I'm just going to let Gardevoir die, because he obviously just gets wrecked against the rest of the team. Go into Galvantula, because I still have my Sash. He doesn't want to take a hit, so he's just going to sack Rotom, who's practically dead anyway. Keep hitting those Thunders, because that nice compound dies. Still only 91% accurate, though. Goes into Chandelure, and I have no switch-ins. Look at my team. Look at my team. It's all weak to fire right now. So he's going to go for the Flamethrower, bring me down to my Sash. Thankfully does not get that 10% burn. I would have been pretty pissed. I'm going to take him out, but Gengar is going to be able to outspeed and KO me. That is fine. That was going to happen. So I'm going to go into Ferrothorn, because this one is max HP, max special defense, and I know I can live a Focus Blast. And I do. And I get off the para, and that's really all I need. Now that Gengar is paralyzed, I am free to go into Bisharp. Just hit it with a knockoff. Gengar is still faster. Most things still outspeed Ferrothorn, even when paralyzed. He's that slow. That's just how it works. Go for the knockoff, and oh my god, he's got the freaking sash. But ain't nobody care because he gets paralyzed. More hacks. And this guy, he was really cool about it. Both these guys. This is my revenge hack session. So he goes into Bayonet. I'm like, please get paralyzed. No, goes for the Destiny Bond. I wasn't going to start using moves like Sucker Punch and Sword Dance to not hit him. I was just going to hope for the para because too much mind games. He might have ended up killing me anyway. So that was a good game to Foodies. And on to the next battle over here. This is going to be battle same team again on the opposite side against this guy, C Pollock 055. He has a very spooky team. Talonflame, Heatran, Dragonite, Mega Pinsir, Gengar again, and a Fori. That's just a spooky team. I'm recording right now. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I was like, I'm just going to get smashed. I'm just going to get smashed. This team, it's too competitive. It's too good for me. But you'll see what happens. So let's start this battle. So he goes with Heatran. I go with Galvantula, but again, I don't really need Sticky Web for anything except for the Mega Pinsir, and he could just swap it back out after he Mega Evolves and makes it Flying type. So I'm going to go straight into Goodra as he gets up his rocks. No Spinner Defog around this team, so that means no more Sash for Galvantula. That's fine. I go for the T-Bolt. That's the only way I can hit Heatran. I may switch a move to be able to hit Heatran, but all my other coverage moves are really nice, so I don't really know which move to take away. So I'm just going to keep T-Bolting him, maybe get a pair or something. He's going to start Lava Blooming me. I'm like, well, this really isn't going anywhere at all, ever. So I'm going to switch out. Go into Gardevoir, only one who can really do anything, because I do have Hidden Power Ground. Goes for the Lava Plume, that does 38%, but does not get the 30% burn. Thank God. Get a Mega Evolve, go for that all-powerful Hidden Power Ground, and it does 60% to especially defensive Heatran. That's really obnoxious. It's like Mega Gardevoir is so strong, I honestly don't understand why Hidden Power Ground doesn't do more. It's like, holy crap, Heatran, you're too good. Goes into Fortress. Hidden Power Ground still does a ton of damage. It's 40% from freaking 60 base power, no stab. I'm going to go for the T-Bolt. Doesn't take him out, but I get the para, and even more, he gets paralyzed on that same turn. The hacks are real. Again, this guy was really nice about it, so good job to C Pollock for not being a dick like most people. I mean, not most people, just like a lot of people just don't take hacks well. I mean, I was kind of pissed, but I wasn't like, oh my god, you guys are terrible. So he's going to go into Talonflame, Revenge me. I'm obviously not switching out to Preserve Gardevoir. That would just be dumb. So he's going to go into Dragonite. I'm just going to go straight into Galvantula and start firing off Thunders, knowing he's going to Dragon Dance. And I get a para. I get a para. That's just how it works. He's going to Dragon Dance. I'm just going to keep haxing him. Go for the Thunder. Does 49% now because no multi-scale. And he gets para. He gets para, but now he's going to Extreme Speed take me out. That's really what he should have done in the first place, because that's obviously going to take me out. I'm just going to go into Gliscor, take him out with that all-powerful Ice Fang, and activate my Toxic Orb. That's pretty nice. So I'm actually not getting smashed so far, and I'm pretty impressed since this team very competitive. He goes into Gengar. I'm going to get right out of here, go into Goodra, but I'm low, I'm burned. I'm burned, I'm at low health. Stealth Rocks, Goodra gets ward down like that. So he's going to be able to 2-hit KO me with Dazzling Gleam, and then Shadow Ball, which kind of stinks, but he is going to take some Life Orb. That's pretty nice. So I'm going to go into Ferrothorn just because I want to get the para off. He's going to swap out, though, go into Fortress, so I can't get the para up, and I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. Just not too much because not too long, but just a little bit. So I want Leech Seed up just to get that residual on him, but he just Rapid Spins, expecting me to Stealth Rock, and that takes care of the Leech Seed anyway. But I know if he keeps spamming Rapid Spin, I will kill him. And guys, you are about to find out a fun fact in a few turns. If you die from Iron Barbs, not sure about any other damage like Rocky Helmet, but if you die from Iron Barbs, on the same turn you get rid of the Stealth Rock, that doesn't actually get rid of them. And by the way, it looked like he used Rapid Spin there, but he did use Gyro Ball, that's why the Stealth Rocks didn't go away. Anyway, he dies and I keep my rocks. That's how it works. Interesting fact. He's actually smart because he's running an even number of HP on Talonflame, or not even, an odd number, so it can survive on more rocks, but that recoil does kill Talonflame. I actually have checked that out. Recoil, if Ferrothorn is at full health on the Flare Blitz, plus the Iron Barbs, after Stealth Rocks, kills Talonflame. So I go into Bisharp, I'm just going to Sucker Punch. If he wants to switch into Pinsir, that's fine. Takes me out with a close combat, and it all comes down to whether Gliscor with max HP but not max defense. No defense, can survive a return. Does at 66%. Acrobatics, even with an item, still manages to KO, especially after defense drop. That's going to be a good game to see Pollock 055. Counter hacks are Regardevoir to you. So if you guys like this, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscription, rating, any other support you'd like to show. Happy battles, guys.